Most people still believe hybrids start breaking down around 150,000 miles, but that's outdated. Toyota hybrids, especially the Prius, have proven they can reliably exceed 300,000 miles when properly maintained. This durability comes from how the system is built. Instead of relying on a single engine, a hybrid combines a gasoline engine with an electric motor and battery. They share the workload, which reduces strain on the drivetrain, smooths performance, and helps key components last longer. Because of this balance, hybrids don't wear out like traditional gas cars. Heat is better managed, mechanical stress is lower, and parts aren't constantly working under heavy load. Maintenance is also simpler than many people expect. Routine services like oil changes, filters, and tires remain the same, and regenerative braking can even reduce brake wear. The most important factor, however, is the battery. It's the core of the system, and how it's treated determines whether the car reaches 300,000 miles or declines early. The good news is that battery longevity doesn't depend on complicated maintenance, just consistent, smart habits. The issue is that many drivers unknowingly make small mistakes that slowly shorten its life. In the next part, we'll cover the first major mistake that damages hybrid batteries, and how avoiding it can immediately improve long-term reliability. When it comes to pushing a Toyota hybrid past 300,000 miles, battery care is everything, and it's where most owners unknowingly go wrong. One of the biggest mistakes is constantly charging to 100%. It might feel like you're getting the best performance, but lithium batteries don't like staying at full charge. That final stretch puts extra stress on the cells, and when it becomes a daily habit, it slowly leads to long-term degradation. Over time, this shows up as reduced range, lower efficiency, and eventually an earlier-than-expected battery replacement. A better approach is to avoid treating 100% as the default. Keeping the charge around 70 to 80% for regular use helps reduce stress and extends battery life significantly. The opposite extreme is just as harmful, letting the battery drain too low. Many drivers do this to use every bit of power, but deep discharges push the battery into an unhealthy state. Even with Toyota's built-in safety buffers, relying on that too often still accelerates wear. The safer habit is simple. Recharge before the level gets too low and keep the battery within a mid-range window. That middle zone is where it operates most efficiently and ages the slowest. In the end, it's not one extreme that kills the battery, it's bouncing between them. Keeping things balanced is what allows a hybrid battery to last for hundreds of thousands of miles. And surprisingly, one of the next biggest threats isn't overuse. It's not using the car enough at all. It sounds counterintuitive, but one of the quickest ways to shorten a Toyota hybrid battery's lifespan is simply not driving the car enough. Most people think less driving automatically means less wear, and that's true for some parts, but not the battery. Even when the car is parked, the hybrid battery slowly loses charge. If it sits for too long and discharges too far, the internal chemistry can start to degrade in ways that are difficult to recover from. That's where the real damage happens. A hybrid left unused for weeks or months can lose noticeable battery health, even if it was in perfect condition before storage. In some cases, this alone can take years off its usable life. What actually keeps the battery healthy is regular, moderate use. Normal cycles of charging and discharging help stabilize the cells and keep everything balanced, almost like exercise keeps a system in shape. If you don't drive often, the solution is simple. Start the car every week or two and let it run for about 20 to 30 minutes. That gives the engine and hybrid system enough time to cycle, recharge, and maintain proper balance. It's not just about preserving charge, it's about keeping the entire system active so it doesn't sit in a weakened state for too long. Over time, this one habit alone can make a clear difference. Hybrids that are used consistently tend to age far better than ones left sitting, even at similar mileage. Next, we'll look at another silent factor that affects battery life even more than inactivity: temperature, and how heat and cold slowly wear your hybrid down. Temperature is one of the most overlooked factors in hybrid battery life. You can follow every maintenance rule perfectly, but if the battery is constantly exposed to extreme heat or cold, its lifespan will still drop significantly. Hybrid batteries are built to operate within a specific temperature range. Once they're pushed outside that range too often, slow damage starts building in the background. Heat is the biggest threat. When a hybrid is regularly parked in direct sun or operated in high temperatures, the battery cells begin to degrade internally. Chemical reactions speed up, and over time, the battery loses its ability to hold charge properly. It doesn't fail suddenly, but performance gradually weakens until reduced range becomes obvious. Cold has a different effect. It usually doesn't cause permanent damage the same way heat does, but it reduces efficiency. Charging becomes slower, output drops, and the system has to work harder to deliver the same performance. If the car is left sitting in freezing conditions for long periods, that extra strain still adds up over time. The solution is mostly about control. Parking in shade or a garage helps reduce heat exposure, while in colder climates, warming the car before driving, especially while plugged in, helps bring the battery into its ideal operating range. Regular driving also plays a role. A hybrid that's used consistently manages temperature better because the system is actively regulating itself during operation. It may not seem urgent day to day, but over the long term, protecting the battery from extreme environments makes a noticeable difference in overall lifespan and performance. One of the biggest strengths of a Toyota Hybrid is its regenerative braking system. Every time you slow down, the car captures energy that would normally be lost as heat and feeds it back into the battery. This is also why brake pads on hybrids typically last much longer than in conventional cars. However, even though the system is highly durable, it still needs basic care. Over time, dirt, moisture, and rust can affect how smoothly the car switches between regenerative braking and traditional friction brakes. When that balance starts to degrade, you may notice less smooth braking, reduced consistency, or even warning lights. It's not a weak system, it just isn't maintenance-free. When everything is working properly, braking feels seamless and energy recovery stays efficient. But when it's neglected, performance slowly drops, and that can indirectly affect overall hybrid efficiency. Now, one of the most misunderstood habits comes down to charging behavior. Fast charging a plug-in hybrid can be useful when you're in a hurry or on long trips, but relying on it too often creates extra heat and stress inside the battery. Over time, that repeated stress accelerates battery wear. Manufacturers accept this trade-off, which is why occasional fast charging is fine, but making it a daily habit shortens long-term battery life. Slower charging keeps temperatures lower and is far gentler on the cells over time. The simple rule is this: use fast charging when you need speed, not as your default. For everyday use, slower charging is always better for long-term durability. And that's the key takeaway. A Toyota Hybrid can easily reach and even exceed 300,000 miles, but only when it's treated with consistency instead of extremes. It's not about one major decision. It's about avoiding small habits that slowly wear the system down. By now, you understand what truly separates a short-lived hybrid from one that lasts for decades.